Yo, what's up? I know there's football on and stuff, guys, but I thought I would just play some Madden a little bit. Why there's football in the background. So let's get ready to play some Madden. All right. Let's share screen. Come on, hurry up and load. While we're waiting for this to load, here we go.
First down, brother. Yeah, I love this scenario right now. What do you think you're going to get out of gun? You think is it defense?
Okay. Come on, hurry up and load. Taking forever. There we go.
This is a nice variety right now in the run game.
It's a game.
Flip to the edge, keeping the defense balance. Inside work with the book, inside. How to slow the inside.
All right. Okay.
So you're kind of peeking out there, kind of taking your time, and gotta be a little bit more aggressive.
Here we go.
Formation and a head fake from Lawrence. There'll be a third and one. Jags within field goal range, trailing by 3.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight.
Here we go. Here we go.
Why is it raining?
The turn starts with the goal
Because
line.
I like it rain.
Going one up for them.
Not get up for there. You're going to bring him down just beyond the
Talking
10.
India. I want to do everything under the sun. I want to do everything just one-on-one. Ain't have relationships since 09. I want to do my nothing and waste time. She's so different. She's so... Pick a play.
Offense out now to get us started.
Or
It's first and
whatever.
10.
They, them, it, was, her, transformer. She's so different.
First down on the
She's so
ground.
different. Bro, he almost fumbled that.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That I'm in love and I take the shot. And we both turned up from the shot.
aggressive call
I
on
don't
second.
know how that
To the
guy.
3-yard pickup, it's
I just
second and
want
7.
to alive.
Shotgun snap here to go. And St.
Man.
Brown working the sideline, complete.
The way you look,
Okay,
you
with a
look the
high
way
degree
you
of
fight him.
difficulty. Had to balance
The way
focusing
you
on the
went to
catch.
FaceTime, I like
Those
him.
feet in
I don't
balance.
got no.
On third down, Chiefs going to
I'ma
the
show
nickel.
you. When she make me go down, no. I got him on my
From the gun, calls. Dumps it off to his
Jimmy.
running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
First, I
A
swallowed.
9-yard gain
Even
and
one,
good
two,
for a
I'm
first down.
again, nine.
There are times a quarterback's got to be
Man, 9 to 1.
When
No,
you're
they
in the
got me.
pocket, there's just a certain timing.
And you finally got me
Get
finding
outside
no
that
more.
pocket, you got to be an artist.
My
You
bad,
got to
man,
be
don't
creative,
find
and
it
this
no
guy
more.
is.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away.
It started in her DM, I had
And
to
a big play
get.
drives them backwards. Second down.
Don't wanna pretend with you. Stuck in India, I wanna do everything under the sun.
Off to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs.
And have relationships with
To work
none.
at the 35.
I'm right now getting waste time.
Jameer Gibbs.
So different, she's so different.
Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. You know, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Poor choice this time to bring it out. So they contain him before he even reaches the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's a give to Hunt. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. A give left side to
Here we
Brown.
go. Here I go. Here I go.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie it up late in the 1st. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's got room to roam. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-6 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at first down here. Tight end going in motion here. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. They're cobbled together a yard there. Tackle made there by Derek Nottie.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at 4th and long. Offense staying out there, looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, gone. Taken in by Williams outright. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs, and that's some great field position.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow. 180.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 15 yards.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd down run by Pacheco. That's good for a gain of 5. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 to begin this drive.
That jet sweep that results in a home run, a splash play, Kate. It's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Gibbs now from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll go for it. Goff. Throw is caught by the back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Brown. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that return's going to cost him just a little bit compared to a touchback. He's out just shy of the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Here's Hunt up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes finds him over the middle. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Devontae Maddox up for that tackle.
It's a gain of 3.
Hunt trying things up the gut. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Looking to throw Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Offense in a hurry up here. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
43!
Goldman on the run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit, as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. When he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Working quickly here. Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. Do you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Yellow!
1st down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The tackle by Jack Campbell.
57 colors, 57.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow!
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. He did it! He made the interception! Brian Branch has it! And the Lions have some new life in the fourth! There are costs mostly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that hit.
On 2nd and 10, gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. This winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards, and that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look at
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
in a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense, not on that one.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And that's a key stop defensively.
You gonna call me baby, bro?
As they trail by a score.
You gonna call me baby?
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs holding a 4-point lead. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Pressure coming from Holmes. Into the end zone, and someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Oh, he missed it. The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. But think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
Setting up to pass. Complete left side. It's just long. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Wearing of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
180!
Running right, it's Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. The defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
2nd down now. They need 7. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
I will have to hold my breath till you get down on one knee.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's the hard squib kick. Makes up to the 37 as he steps it. The Chiefs signal for timeouts. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Good enough.
He is to throw.
Good enough.
Trying to
Good
push deep
enough.
downfield.
Interception.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop with 14 seconds to go.
Good
Stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10.
So Tom, this morning he's making fun of me.
Desperation. Here's a
He's
deep
fun
shot.
of me.
He's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
No one event.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've added
Didn't know what I'm
in this game. And he's got
But I can't sleep enough without you, and I can't eat
It
enough
is the
without you.
greatest treasure
If we
you
don't
have
sleep
as an
enough
offense.
with you,
And this
there's no
defense,
thing
they've
that
got
you
2
do.
in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Kansas City. Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And I hope y'all brought your coats because the wintry weather isn't stopping anytime soon. And we're off from Arrowhead. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10. Their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And a modest start to one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down. A gain of 22.
Up to the air now.
First down.
Screen here for Gibbs. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
We go tonight. 20.
From the gun, Goff. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has it in close. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Goff on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This from 48 on the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. Avonte Maddox comes up with it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Here's Gone. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Gone. That's complete to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. With a slated downs to approach here from the 40.
I've got Louie. 15. There's Hunt.
Here's a give to Hunt. Now approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Offense to the line fast. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
43.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Give to Hunt. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
Easy.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7
Yellow.
at the
I don't need to.
37-yard line.
Watch out.
Looking to throw Mahomes. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's 3rd down.
And 7.
15. Wait. Side.
Now throw, 3rd and long. And Kelsey has it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. Steered this one back inside, Brock, and he finds him 6 yards. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
That's another.
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Not sure why they'd want to keep a rush for no gain, but that's what we just saw, Brock. They've declined the penalty.
You know, Kate, there's times as a parent, right, you want to teach your kids some tough lessons, but I don't think I've ever seen that on a professional football field.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Once more here with Hunt. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Chiefs 6. Harrison Butker to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
What's 2 for 66?
Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting...
Hi, thanks for playing. Love it. Yeah. He knew he was going to lose, so I love it. All right, we got one more game. And we are going to be the light rain.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And the Eagles need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Here's Stidham to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Stidham from the shotgun. He targets Ingram for another grab. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like...
Bye-bye. Another loser. Another loser. All right, well, Well, since we didn't get to finish that game. Yeah. My division, nobody. I'm 5-0. All right. Oh.
We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Attack! Yellow!
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy,
Why did
big
you
play
just drop
resulted
the
for his
fucking
guys.
ball?
You like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
Now they'll try.
Why did I fall?
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Broncos 6, Chiefs nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, Nico Remigio. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play...
Come on, you butterfinger ass.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You gotta
Somebody fucking hold on to the ball.
But you can't dwell on it, because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
You guys.
And that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Come on, man. Where's the fucking defense?
Down he goes. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good
Come
one.
on, what was that? Can't control it, dude.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Drew Tranquill.
Throwing Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On play action, here's Nix. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
To throw is Nix.
And my guy, you can't just chill out. My guy is about to sack
Nice
third
job of
quarterback and he
bodying
trips
him
and
up
falls
defensively,
and decides
and
to
now it
fucking
brings
make
up
him
3rd
fall.
down.
Down and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full
It's all right,
10
we're about to
here
hold him
to
off
pick
for
up the
20
first down and move the chains.
And nope, he
He's
fucking
got his
catches it.
back out of the backfield. And the Broncos are going to
God,
have
dude.
1st and goal
I
as they
can't
try
do
to finish
everything
off
on
this
here,
drive
dude.
with 6 points.
I should be able to rely on my AI teammates.
Nix looking to throw again. And this is caught for a Broncos touchdown.
This guy is so trash.
Adam Troutman, a 5-yard touchdown.
As soon as the game started, he sacks me. My guy drops the ball, he grabs it, runs in for a touchdown.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give
Nothing
the
I
defense
could
a
have controlled
touchdown
the
early,
game.
give
Just
you the
decided, oh,
first
let's
score,
give this guy a free
and then your
touchdown.
offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special
And then I
teams,
try to punt the ball.
that gives
and
like a
fucking
95% chance of
the way
winning
the
the game.
punting mechanics
I don't know if that number is correct,
work at all.
but it certainly does tend to play out that
I
way.
got it as
doesn't it?
straight as an arrow. No, it goes only fucking 30 yards.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only
You
able
guys
to
drop
get
the
this to the
fucking ball, you drop the
19,
ball.
so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Come on, man.
As he throws there,
I can't throw the ball.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly...
Bye-bye. Thanks for playing. Oh, I love it. Oh, my God. Stop the pain. Oh, my God. Stop the pain. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm dragging me up. Oh, make it stop. Oh my gosh.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from the bank. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he'll go out of bounds well into enemy territory. Looks like he's right around the 40-yard line.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Penix here from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up 70, up 70.
They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd down, it's Penix. Hits him on the out route. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying for it with Penix. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
For the 2-point conversion.
Penix is going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, hey, tip of the cap for really trying to seize control with an 8-0 lead here early. But the success from their opening drive didn't carry over into that two-point play.
And if anything, partner, it really backfired because you gave them a chance to recoup a little momentum they lost, getting beat down with that drive. Not only that, but if this offense answers touchdown for touchdown, they can actually now take the lead.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. There's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This is Henry on second. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Another run for Henry. He'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. So we're through 1. Our score, 6-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Running this one left. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
16 yards. First down, Falcons.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. And he's looking to run with it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. That's another.
An option gives to Robinson. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on 2 more. All right, they're going to throw for it. Rolling out to his left. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Henry, the ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Blitz coming, Lamar. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Gronk, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Jackson throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Ravens 6.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Carter on the return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 13-yard line.
His mission is to help our parents and our families when they return home.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Penix looking to pass. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Robinson again here on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here we go on 4th down with Penix. Throw is caught by the back. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Penix working from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's Robinson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Third down, give to Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. To the left side, caught by Andrews. This big guy is moving. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get into the end zone there. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after as he gets out there now to kick this off. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go right side. Caught by Mooney. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
On 1st down, here's Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Now Penix out to play action. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. Now 3rd and 10.
Another carry for Robinson. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Looking quickly here. Ahead of 4th down. Officials stepping in here. A timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Up and good from Romo. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Hill now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing the out route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Gain of 3 yards. That's good for Baltimore.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Play fake.
Tomorrow,
Jackson.
you'll see mostly sunny weather. You can expect a high of 63 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 36 degrees.
So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This our last play of the quarter. Jackson now on 3rd. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And will someone step in? It's intercepted. D. Alford has the INT.
It's a turnover on down.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Robinson on his own read. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A lot of times when we'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing Penix. Jump off caught by his back. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Falcons holding on to a field goal lead. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Play fake, Penix. Cut out left. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Robinson is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On the shotgun, Penix. Oh, yikes. That 2-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt.
Ravens 12.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. First down. Here's Lamar. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough. Ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Trying to push deep downfield. This is brought in at the 50. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed.
And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Hey, little man.
Yo, yeah.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they
right,
must
make a
recover
sheet
this
here.
onside effort.
Yo.
And the Falcons cover off the kick. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Algier gets it on the draw. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They're going to pass it here. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Falcons.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. It's really hard to stop them, contain them when they've got that versatility.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons throw their lead to 8. Have to kick it away. Here's Pinion. He'll now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna let you get it, bro. All right? But like, hurry up and throw the ball, bro.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Baltimore.
All right. Okay, we got one more game in me, and we're going to call it an evening. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to play one more and then make it a quick night. So, all right. That was fun. We're going to play Kansas City. We're going to use Kansas City. We are going to do Classic. We're going to do Light Rain.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, I love it. All right. I got one more game now, so. All right. We're going to play one more since he didn't want to play. Oh, poor baby. He didn't want to play. We're already at an hour, so let's make this the last. With the wind or against the wind. Against the wind. Let's brush color. Let's do light rain. One more time.
Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. We have a Super Bowl 59 rematch between the Kansas City Chiefs and the defending champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Xavier Gibson now to return. Spins out of one stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
On first down, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's got Devontae Smith. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Flush down out to his left. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Just don't try to do too much. People think that third and 10 or gain 14 yards, then he set up.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offensive line fast. Looking to throw Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Handoff headed left to Brown. They'll have the first down and even more. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs find an answer with their opening drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Butker on now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
First call
line.
here coming from the shotgun. A play fake now hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Hunt trying things up the gut. Rob Pratt, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. Off play action, it's Mahomes. It's everything he has under this one. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
The score, Chiefs 13, Eagles 6.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Great, set.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He puts some air under it deep down the left. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He takes it down to the 33. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
180.
And you just get the play off. Finds some time, and he's taken down. So that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. We're to the end of one. 13-6 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second down behind the sticks. Headed out right. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
It's now third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes out to the left. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, Hurts escapes the pocket. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
No, this play never had a chance between the pressure.
Bye-bye. Woo! Yes, sir. Oh, Wally. Yes, yeah, yeah. Wally, Wally, Wally. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's get ready to play the last game of the night. Let's do something a little weird. Not the Chargers. Not the Bucks. Not the Donkeys. Not the Lions. Let's do this. We're going to play Kansas City again because I'm getting good at it. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Xavier Gibson now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Dose of the hurry up here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they'll have it up to like the 23-yard line on the play.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Back
and
to throw Mahomes.
The Eagles 19 yard line.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found patience. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Chiefs 6, Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Throw is caught. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down throwing for Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. In the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. Jukes away from one. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles tie it up late in the first. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Mejia. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 8-6 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A give left side to Brown. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner, if someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
First down, ball at the 36. A give right side, here's Pacheco. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Throwing is Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First down. Yellow. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going with Brown on the ground. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs with a 2nd and 7.
Attack! 180!
Here's a gift to Hunt. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Hey, 57.
Run from Hunt. Through the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Once more here with Hunt. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays, really. There's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Eagles 8. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 36.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
They send the tight end in motion. Hurts trying again on second down. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
The QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On third down, they're going with Dillon. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it sets up second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. set for the kickoff. Mejio with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
30. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hurts setting up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2. Putting a receiver in motion. Hurts looking to throw. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you see that?
No. No. Why not? Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Going on first down, Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
They've got first down from the 31. Hurts the throw. Flush down out to his left. He's got a man left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Hunt up the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now his 2nd rushing score of this game could not have come at a better time, Brock, as it adds some valuable points to that lead.
You know, this is something I can't really define, Kate, but it's just a feel. Right, passing touchdowns are great, but what rushing touchdowns do, especially to your defense, is they just fuel them. It empowers them to go out and play, and now they'll get to do so with a bigger lead.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that two-point try. Could have made it a one-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to...
Bye-bye. All right. All right, just a minute. Sorry, I'm doing something. I think I deserve a rematch on that one. All right, we're going to play one more game. I keep saying this, but I'm going to play one more and then we'll call it an evening. And we are going to play. We're going to play the Jets. Jets. Throwback. Rivalry or color rush. Let's see, light rain. All right.
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And the Jets have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
At the 16-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Angel, don't jump.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Give on 2nd to Hall. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 3rd and 1, fields to throw. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. You come in as a significant underdog, Brock, in somebody else's building, You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
Aaron Glenn keeping his kicker on the sideline, Brock. He wants to here.
Here we go.
The Jets will line up for a
3-19,
conversion.
go.
Fields looking to throw this. And this is going to be cut in the end zone. Love the aggressiveness here. They're already up 8-zip.
Chiefs, nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. There's a little bit up to the 21. Was Andre Cisco hold him down there?
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then getting some positive yards.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They take the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And 15 at the Jets' 41-yard line.
Fire on these two.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an walk, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Come on, give me another turnover.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket.
Another turnover, Shane.
Intercepted again. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25.
Bye-bye. Woo! I love it, my brethren. I love it. Oh my gosh. All right. I am at the 2-hour mark. I need to call it quits. You know, I can, I enjoyed it, everybody. Thank you for coming. The people showing up. I know it's Sunday. I know it's football. I decided to do a watch football as we play. But thank you, everybody. To people that know, too sweet. We know real people are real people. Stay real. Stay friend. True friends. And too sweet. Adios.